With the wide open senatorial seat with Saxby's announcement of resigning or retiring, all 7 of these folks want to be here in North Georgia, and they know this is where they can reach the most amount of people at one time. So this will probably be the only time actually in the state of Georgia you're going to see all 7 of these folks together. Well, so far it looks like we're going to be reaching about the same amount we have between 300 and 400. The crowd's filling up pretty big. The weather hasn't seemed to hold people off, and we've moved everything inside this year. So we're hoping the crowd to be big and a lot of people learn a lot of information today. This is one of the premier events in the state, and it makes me very prideful, especially being involved with all 9 years. And 10, I can't wait for 10. We've got things already in line for that.
Obviously, I'm running for governor, and we expect Floyd County to be a very, very strong area for the Pennington grassroots effort. Well, as we continue to watch what Georgia's done over the last decade, which is really fall behind the rest of the nation in economic growth and development, it was time for people to understand the Republicans' leadership we've had in office are not limited government Republicans, and that's the problem that we've got. Well, first of all, I haven't spent my entire life as a professional politician. I'm a professional business person. I'm a mayor of a small town that's cut taxes, spending, regulations every year that I've been mayor versus, what we've had in this office, which is raising taxes and raising spending.
This event's been going on for quite a long time in Rome, and it draws quite a large crowd. And it's special for me because it's home, and it's my hometown crowd. Georgia is making tremendous gains in public education. In fact, if you look back at the 2012 school year, Georgia was the only state in the nation where student achievement increased on every national test that's given in every state across the country. So we're heading in the right direction, and there are a lot of things that are going well.
And finally, for me, talks running for governor. What's the latest in that?
I'm still weighing my decision. I'll have it for you the next couple of weeks.
Well, I got to say this with a smile on my face, and I'll tell you why. If I don't say it with a smile on my face, the media will accuse me of being an angry black man. But I'm mad as hell. I am sick of what, not just Obama, because folk like to do the blame one-man game. Obama has help, and guess who's helping him? Both Republicans and Democrats. I actively supported and campaigned for Ron Paul, and the things that I saw going on with his race and with the party, it sickened me. Whoever it is we're going to elect, if they are not running to represent us and to support the Constitution wholeheartedly, then we need to take the time to learn of who is, research them for ourselves.
The campaign's going great, and the things that need to be addressed immediately in Washington is the fact that we have a fundamental lapse of leadership. We need to stand firm on repealing and defunding Obamacare. We've got to get the reckless spending under control. This is a time to elect real leaders. It is not enough to just vote no.
I think the Tillman hangar has established a great tradition of Republican politics in the state of Georgia, and to some degree it's a must-do event because everybody who wants to be elected statewide comes to this barbecue, and certainly everybody from this part of Georgia. So it's a lot of fun. We all have a chance to swap some ideas, give a few speeches, and meet a lot of people. So much of it is the voters kind of kicking the tires of the car. They want to figure out who agrees with them, whose values are the most. I'm somebody who comes with a strong business background. I have a very solid voting record for being pro-business. I have an A+ rating with the NRA. I've fought hard to reduce the budget.
Surprised that Senator Chambliss decided not to seek a third term, but feel like that we need a strong voice, a solid conservative voice in the Senate. We need to get rid of at least a net 6 Democrats, and especially Harry Reid. I want to be part of that process and stand strong and be willing to be a gang of one when it's necessary to put a hold on bad legislation, bad appointees, whether they're Article 3 judges or whether they're cabinet members. And so I am looking forward to it. The rules are a little different in the Senate, so we're doing well. So far, the campaign's going
I see
great.
that American dreams kind of slipped away, and I want to protect what's best for my children. I believe in Republican. I've been in the Republican Party for all, even though I was not involved in the politics, but I was believing that what Republicans stand for.
You know what? The stadium is packed here, if you want to call it a stadium. The hangar's packed. You see a lot of the local faces, not the unusual crowd, campaign supporters, campaign workers, and so forth. Lots of candidates. But what the entire struggle is for every candidate right now, for everybody who's announced this early, is they're trying to look relevant. So they're trying to put together as many events as they can to try to appear relevant in the race. So it's going to be a long campaign-weary season with these people trying to feel relevant at everything they do.
My name is Abid Bawa. I'm originally from Canada. I've just become an American citizen, 8 days now. I was sworn in last Friday. This will be my first election. I just registered to vote. I guess I'm supposed to be waiting for a ballot or some type of acknowledgement that I am registered. I've been following American politics as a child. I was a huge Reagan fan and a huge Bill Clinton fan. There is no party affiliation with me. I do look at myself as a libertarian, socially liberal and fiscally conservative. It means a heck of a lot. I've always wanted to participate in the electoral process, and this will be my first time, so I'm very stoked about that.